X, and then we'll just press tweet, assuming that this is my tweet. Cool. Please load. I promise you, I know how to stream. It's been like 2 weeks since I streamed. Cool, everything's working. Hey guys, Spamwaits here. Welcome to a Truck and Talk FRYYAY. I should be joined with Dragyn here in a little bit. She is busy having some things coming up. But hopefully she'll be here soon. I realize I'm driving in neutral and we gotta remove our parking brake and get going. But yeah, welcome. It's been a hot while, aka 2 weeks since I've been streaming. So it's like third stream back into the things, which is not very promising if I am trying to hit my goals of 35 streams in a year, which is great. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing fine and well. Hopefully nothing too crazy is happening in your life. Yeah. Like I was about to say, has anything crazy happened to my life? Technically, kinda. Yeah, kinda. I haven't really. No, wait. Yes, kinda. Because technically, the last time I streamed was. No. Hold on. I don't remember when was the last time I streamed. It was 2 weeks ago. It has to be 2 weeks ago. So I definitely talked about my manager going, I believe, if not news. Gonna start off with work, which is always great to start off with a truck and talk, like a week with a weekly podcast update. With my work situation. But yeah, my manager is leaving. He's moving to a new state, moving to Colorado, which I have unlocked here. He's moving somewhere around here. Since I'm driving on an American Truck Simulator, I could kind of show where he's moving, like at least the state, not the whole like location per se, but moving to Colorado, and I think he's on the drive to Colorado right now to beat out a storm. So, but he's moving out to Colorado with his significant other, and because of that, he's not able to work at our workplace anymore. Can only do so much to employ him at our current workplace here in California. So he's leaving the company, which is a fun bittersweet moment, because I think I'm going to be explaining a lot of things here in terms of work leading throughout my week sort of thing. But yeah, hearing that announcement, trying to find a new manager, which we managed to find, which was one of my coworkers. It was really cool. Oh, you know, I definitely did talk about it, because I think I did say on the stream that I congratulate him for getting that manager position. Honestly, it's like, if I was offered it, I probably wouldn't be ready to take on the management position. So I'm more than grateful that he was able to take on the challenge that requires to be a support manager, basically. So yeah, leading up to that, we had a lot of like events, a lot of personal things that happened within and the work side, aka my 1 year of becoming a team lead. So I had my yearly appraisal, which was again a very bittersweet moment for me, because it was the last, I think, major appraisal that he'll ever do, what my current manager will do, before it steps into the new manager. I also need water real quick. Hopefully this is a stop. Yeah, it's a stop. Hydrate, kids. But yeah, it was a bittersweet moment, since it was the last major appraisal that my manager will ever do. He's probably going to be attending a couple other yearly appraisals for agents, but he's not. This will be his last one performing. So I feel privileged. Not really privileged, but I feel honored to actually get that final review with him before he goes, which is awesome. And it was a fun time. It was a fun, yet a little bit emotional. I would be lying if it wasn't emotional. It was a deep, touching time to have my appraisal with him, and not only was with him, but it's also with our new support manager as well, my colleague. was also in there as well, and I think we ended up just throwing praises at each other for all the work that I've done, to all the work he's done, and it was just a fun, almost emotional mess, to say the least. But overall, it was a very nice, touching time to just talk about it one last time before he moves out. Technically, he'll still be working for the company for the next couple weeks because our new manager will be out on surgery. So the timing is just uncanny for a lot of these things, where he becomes a new manager but also has to go to surgery, which is funny. So he'll still stay as a current manager will still stay as a current manager for the time being until he comes back, and then when he comes back, he will then take over, and we will miss him dearly. We had a wonderful surprise party right before our team event, which was also just as emotional as my appraisal. Appraisal happened the day after, but having that team party, surprise team party, as well as having like a whole bunch of like times to like just meet on one-on-ones and just continue to praise them as much as we can, and just being one whole emotional bunch was just amazing. I felt like it deterred me to not really work as productive this week, but it was definitely worth it to just get his final inputs, his final feedback, and hopefully he'll eventually spoil his like final ideas that he wanted to do when he was a manager before this all happened. So hopefully I'll get to know that, and we'll be able to process all his requests. It would be amazing to actually be able to do that for him on behalf. Knowing anything, we probably do share a lot of us do share the same goals in the big world and in the big wide things for the company. So hopefully we're able to achieve it on behalf of him. And if he ever does show up, if he ever does come back, it will be cool for him to come back into the process, which would be amazing. But we will try and honor it. Sounds like he's dead, but he's not. He was a really good manager. He was a manager. He became manager when I became team lead. Basically, I took over his team, and there was a lot of success, a lot of stress, but he really built out our whole support team. Not really built out, but moreover improved our support team. I feel like the morale definitely improved, our efficiency improved, and we became a really good, strong office at the very end of it. So I can't discount the work that I've done, he's done, we've all done for the whole company. So I am definitely proud of him. We'll miss him greatly once he does leave in the next few weeks. So yeah, not gonna lie, for the past these past 2 weeks, this has been just a little bit of an emotional time for us, but we'll make it through. We'll make it even better and grander, hopefully, for the rest of 2024. Especially since I think I talked about it in the first Truck and Talk of 2024. Of my company's planning to move into a new office, which would be great. So we're planning to hire more, expand more, be more, and all that stuff. So everything is all exciting for 2024. I just wish we didn't hit this weird ass roadblock at the beginning, which is always great because I've been hearing so much interesting news coming out of 2024, whether you are in the regular spheres or the VTuber spheres or any sphere, anime sphere, or whatever, right? A lot of things have been happening these past I forgot I'm an automatic, so I don't have to do that. I'm so used to downshifting. Oh my god. But yeah, just hearing like a lot of like big news things coming around in 2024 so far, especially since this is just the start. It's just February now. Since it just became February, it's always been a fun time to get through, or having a fun time trying to get through 2024. So hopefully everyone's 2024 has been going at least great so far. If you have hit some major news, hopefully it's not too bad, per se. Like, you know, hoping it's like, if it's emotional, it's emotional, but hopefully it's nothing too bad or too crazy. If so, you know, we can make it through. We could definitely make it through for the new year. But yeah, so we did that. Heading back to the whole conversation, we ended up doing all that for him. We did a surprise party. He got very emotional for it because apparently he doesn't like surprises. We tried our very damn best to not spoil the surprises to him. Oh god, it was fun because I remember this whole incident, but it was planned between my colleague, who's now the new manager, myself, and another person, where we just like plan of like what things we want to get, how we want to do the surprise party. We would have a theme. Ended up having a theme based on his most used emoji, which is the cowboy emoji, which is funny. But we planned that all out, and then the day of, it was great because my colleague had to do a lot of interviews that day, so it kept him busy, and also kept our current manager busy. But I guess in the tune of things, he misassigned a couple of the interviews to where he had another colleague help him out. But in return, it made our manager available, so I had to figure out last minute how to have a meeting with him. So I'm pretty sure he was being a little bit sussed out. He definitely was. A little bit sussed out because of all that, which was funny. But we had a meeting. We ended up actually having a fun talk about like, oh, how much you've done a lot and everything. So we had all our praises done on that impromptu meeting, which wasn't supposed to happen, because when I thought we were just going through all this, my head was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to go through this all over again once he gets into the room where the surprise party is happening. And it was funny because when we were doing the whole impromptu meeting and then eventually reminiscing about his things, we were going a little bit overtime, because the meeting was supposed to only last for 30 minutes, and then we were supposed to go to the surprise party at 3:30. We ended up talking a little bit past 3:30 by accident. Luckily, our colleague messaged us on a group chat and says, hey, we have something going on at e-learning. I don't know what's going on. Can you come over? It's like, oh, okay. Thank God he decided to message that, because I would have never figured out a great time to get out of that. So I thank him, and it was funny. Yeah, my manager, we all noticed that no one was there, and then he went like, I don't like surprises. It's like, oh, well, shit. Well, you're gonna be surprised anyways. So walked around just to show where he's like, where is everyone? What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. I definitely do know what was going on, but I surprisingly kept a really good poker face with it, and says like, no, I really don't know what's going on at all. I don't know what you're talking about. But we get to the big meeting room, and then the lights were out, and yeah, we got surprised and all that, and then he ended up doing an emotional speech, which definitely got me. It was a fun time. It was a very emotional time for all of us, and just knowing that the amount of good work he has done for all of us, that it has paid off to the very end, and we definitely paid it back in a weird, surprising way. Not only that, we also thought of two fun gifts. One was a thoughtful gift by my colleague doing a digital picture frame. For me, I did a troll gift, which was cowboy themed because of this most used emoji. Got him a cowboy hat and lasso. As it was only fitting for that time. So it was a very emotional week, I would say, in a good way at the very end of it, but definitely an emotional week. Still had to do quite a little bit of duties, filling out my appraisal, which was always fun, and I talked about it, like how it was emotional. We ended up praising each other way too much for like the good hour and a half, which is like a very typical conversation that we just end up doing. He did provide some beautiful critical feedback that I will apply into my second year, which is, I guess, I need to be more harsher, because I guess I'm very supportive with everyone, but I need to at least play that devil's advocate. So that's going to be the fun thing to play with my colleagues. I mean, fun in a serious way, not like fun in a fun way. Like actually providing more critical critique to make sure that we still meet the high standards without pushing stuff over, which I definitely spotted when I was leading. It's like I think I'm being a little bit too much of a pushover, giving everyone a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chance. But also I need to be like a little bit more critical, which definitely makes sense. I definitely saw that to myself. So it was a very thoughtful review overall, very thoughtful appraisal. I'm still waiting for an email about my hopeful raise. Still waiting for that. Hasn't come in yet. I guess our HR and accounting departments have a bit of a backlog to process appraisals for February. So I guess I'm in a little bit of the back burner, but hopefully I'll get it soon. Hopefully I'll get it on Monday or sometime next week, so I get to know if I'm be making the big monies, or at least a little bit more monies for the new year. Outside of that, work has been work overall outside of the whole emotional thing has been very much manageable. I've been working on improving a couple of my colleagues' performances, I did a couple reviews, also planned out new reviews for other team members in a new month, and whatnot. So I felt, while I did say it didn't feel productive these past couple of weeks, I definitely it's a bit of a lie. I was productive, try to get things back on track ever since the start of the new year started. So can't wait to be doing that. And yeah, anticipating a lot more for the new year. I've heard fun stories about my coworkers that went to Hong Kong. Apparently they really enjoyed the Hong Kong office and just Hong Kong in general, so they're planning to go back there again sometime in the year, and hopefully I'll be able to join them. They're also planning to go to a bunch of different offices as well throughout the year, if possible. They're thinking about probably going to Australia, maybe Spain. Our office headquarters in Belgium. They want to aim for it, and hopefully I get to join them as well. Especially for like that, since I put that in my bingo card, it's like go on a work vacation, or not really work vacation, but workation. I'm planning to do that at least within this year. Speaking of travels, the same coworkers that went to the Hong Kong office is also planning to go to Japan. I think what they're planning to is go for the cherry blossom season, so around late March or early April, which kind of coincides with when I wanted to go. I thought we were gonna go I was tempted to go on like my birthday week, but since I think some of them have like other things to do during March, I wouldn't mind waiting. So they're planning to go aim for late March, early April. Hopefully I'll get a more solid date so I can start booking my own tickets, and then they'll eventually get to book theirs as well. And then hopefully aiming for a week and a half. I wish I could do 2 weeks, but I don't think I'll have enough vacation time for that. So, but because my coworkers wanted to go to Japan, I won't be going to Japan with my friends. Though I believe we have planned not to go to Japan this year due to a lot of circumstances that was going on with one of my friend's moms, who had to be in the hospital for a couple weeks. Because of that, they are going to now be very busy trying to not only handle that, handle the aftercare, but also any recovery for finances as well. So with that, since they're not going, it's basically a majority of our group that will not be going. We decided to postpone it again for the new year. Unless if something gets planned otherwise, then maybe I'll plan with them. But I think right now the idea is that we're not going to, we're not planning to go to Japan this year for that. But because we're going to Japan potentially with my coworkers in late March, early April, I will not be going to the Philippines with my parents in late May. They were planning to go to late May for a couple of the summer festival or spring summer festivals that's going to go around in the provinces in the Philippines, but because of this whole thing, and I technically have some plans to do in late May. I didn't want to start my convention rally this year, but I do. There's a couple conventions I want to go in May, so I decided to not move forward with going to the Philippines in May, but I did convince my parents, which I ended up going to their place last week, but I convinced my parents to see if we can go to the Philippines at Christmas again and celebrate Christmas in the Philippines once more. Hoping that will be planned through. I'll see if I'll aim for either 2 or 3 weeks over there in the Philippines. But yeah, at least those are like the plans for like those trips for Japan and the Philippines, and hopefully I'll be heading to offices with my coworkers, like with them, whenever they decide to go. I know we do plan on going to the big convention event that usually happens for our company in October or November, so hopefully once we get the dates, we'll plan out our itineraries for that one. But not only that, the other like planning to tour the other offices as well, since they were given the opportunity to do that this past couple weeks. So it would be very, very fun. Hopefully we get to do it. Did I went through the horseshoe already? I did not. I am going to get to the horseshoe right there. Okay. Sheridan. And then I get all the way to Montana. We'll go through around Montana. I still haven't explored all of Texas just yet. And I know we just unlocked Kansas and Oklahoma, which is great. It's crazy to see how much of this map is being grown out. And eventually, like, now they're expanding California once again. Oh, they already did, though. They tried. They really did. Wow. It's crazy. Ooh, we got the connector here, too. Nice. I'm just, like, looking at the map now, like, seeing all the fun new stuff. Winery. I-5. They did the whole 101 corridor again, which is really cool. Ooh. I know this is a good drive. I love this drive. So I want to go through there. There's, like, a lot of new places to drive around, which is cool. Hopefully I get to do them. Hopefully I get to those places here in a little bit. Ooh, they even split the Port Angeles. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully one day we'll get to Canada. Sorry, I'm just like admiring everything that's going on here. I love this map. I love how whatchamacallit, SCS Software actually has been updating this map thoroughly to the fullest extent, so you can see where all the highways are being slowly built out and whatnot. And just, yeah, look at this whole big expansion. Hopefully eventually I'll get across the whole place and you'll see how big it is. Even like the Euro Truck Simulator, they're almost got all the European countries, which is crazy. So much entertainment. Driving entertainment. Let's say, speaking of trips, those are like at least what's planned for like the big ones. If I end up doing like 1.5 weeks in Japan and then 2 weeks in the Philippines, I still have another week left, which is where I can go anywhere, either New York. I still kind of want to plan on doing New York. I know my friends or my coworkers got some tickets to Anime NYC, which is now happening in August. It is tempting, but it is also very muggy, so I don't know if I want to join them. I'd rather go to New York when it's a little bit cooler, like when I went in November. That was some really nice weather, and I do definitely want to go back to New York. I do miss it. My birthplace, my home place, which I do need to eventually edit the vlogs for. I have all of it. I still have so much vlogs in my backlog that, or at least so much videos in my backlog that I could just make into a vlog. So hopefully one day I will do that. I also need to remember to upload the Golf with Your Friends stream that was the replacement for Truck and Talk last week, 2 weeks ago. So you guys know all the updates. Ooh, what is this interchange? Crazy fancy interchange over here. Hello. What else? Should probably slow down because it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on over here. Oh, okay. I forgot I don't need to do that because I am in an automatic. Every time I always do that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I know there are some other things. this where I'm supposed to exit? Is this the scale? Yes, this is the scale. Okay. Yeah, the port of entry's right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, technically last weekend, the reason why I didn't stream was I went over to my parents' place back into Central Valley. Just wanted to relax and help them out on a couple of requests they had. Some things were breaking during the inclement weather. I think with like a couple of power outages that occurred, as well as like a couple of like intermittent internet issues. It disconnected quite a bit of our smart devices, such as like cameras, smart light bulbs, and all that stuff. So I had to fix that all. So I ended up doing that, and then hung out with them, drove them to the casino and back. Actually, ended up driving back. I'm getting slowly more used to driving now, driving a car, and not only driving over there, but also driving over here in the Bay Area. I'm slowly getting used to driving here on the city streets. Been slowly also getting used to going on the highway, facing my fears on the freeway, even though I can drive it so well here. To be fair, this game is just all highways anyways, compared to city-bound stuff in the Bay Area. So enjoying that. I'm definitely enjoying that, getting used to driving, and I can't wait to just drive more. Hopefully the weather is going to be a lot clearer. Tomorrow. Actually, not really a lot clearer, but at least clear enough to where I'm not going to be driving in the rain. Last thing I want to do is actually drive in the rain. That's like, if I don't need to, I won't sort of thing. So like that's I mean, a challenge I do need to take on, which I have slowly. There were times where it did shower and I ended up driving, but I haven't really like try and drive in like pure downpour rain. That's obviously not the most smartest thing. Ideally, if you're going to be driving, you drive out of necessity, not out of leisure, which is most of my drives really, is to drive with leisure. So I will not drive in the rain per se. But I have done some driving. I've done some freeway driving as well. Hopefully, if the roadways will be clear for the most part, I will be doing some freeway driving tomorrow. Probably going a little bit further down on the highway. Oh God. Try to get down further on the highway and see where things bring me to. Really, I'm hoping I want to get to just get to like a couple places I'm used to, but also like be able to do it on a higher rate of speed rather than on the city streets. As much as I realized that I like to be a little bit of a speed demon, while still maintaining the speed limit. I like to just like floor it to the max speed limit of the road, which is very fun, very can be daunting, but very fun at the same time. And I just want to keep doing it more and more and more. So hopefully I'll be able to do that tomorrow and enjoy it, have fun with it. Yeah, just slowly getting used to driving a lot more, being comfortable with the car. I've been also trying to do quite a bit of stuff with the car here. Been adding like a little bit of like technology to it, trying to add Android Auto, Apple CarPlay stuff in there, just so I can start using that as my navigation, so I don't have to stick my phone up there. I can just use a standalone device to do that, or at least connect my phone to that standalone device, so I could just do that and be able to navigate to wherever I want to go, as well as change songs and all that fun stuff that the CarPlay does. Yeah, thoroughly enjoying that, and making those small modifications along the way with the car. Also adding like a little bit of like creature comforts. I'm trying to like so today I did go out for a little bit. Oh God, let me just drive here. Oh, I'm itchy though. I don't know why I'm itchy. But earlier today, I did drive to a couple places to buy some groceries and whatnot. And at a grocery outlet, as the stores call it, they actually sell some like random stuff. And they also sold like a steering wheel cover, which is supposed to fit on a steering wheel, um, which is like $5 because the current wrap is like mainly hard or softish plastic, but it's not like plush or anything. So when you turn, it just feels kind of. And I wanted to add something like a little bit more. So there was like this leatherette sort of wheel cover. I think it kind of. Let me see. It kind of looks like the one here on the wheel in the game. I think the one I actually have is the one I'm driving with, like the steering wheel that I have here. That I'm not the one in game, but like the one in real life, because I actually drive with steering wheel and pedals. But I wanted to put a steering wheel cover, but they said it will fit in all models, except for whatever reason I can't make this one fit onto the wheel, onto the Highlander, which is strange. So I remember trying for like a good 10-15 minutes, and then after that I just gave up. So I'm very tempted to still buy a leather steering wheel cover just to make it feel all nice and cool and whatnot. I've been also wanting to clean up the car, or at least give a car a nice wash, but since it's been raining these past couple weeks in California, I decided to forego that. I'm going to wait until the end of the rainy season to actually give a nice deep clean of the car. But yeah, I've been trying to do more and more adventures with the car itself. I've been trying to I think I explained it on the last stream, but I can re-explain it here since I haven't uploaded it yet. Keep forgetting to upload it. But I've been trying to get on the highway and then go to my usual spots that I usually go by transit. What usually takes about an hour by transit is like a short 20-30 minute drive, which is unfortunate to say in the long run, because if you follow me on Twitter, I am such an advocate for public transport. I always love when frequencies does become better and travels kind of is going to slowly rival personal driving in some aspect, but at the same time it's really not. It's still, when I want to go to some places, it requires a transfer or two, whether if I have to be transferring from train that runs hourly to a bus that runs every 30 minutes, then to another bus that runs every 20 minutes, which is cool. These transfers do add up, and the waiting time does add up to where I could just drive to that place and then not worry about that transfer stress. I would worry about driving stress, but I'm finding fun in driving, which I'm starting to understand. Like, I think because since I'm driving an American truck, like I understand, like even doing it in real life, it's like it's fun to just drive and go places. So like I still feel like I am a transit advocate, but I'm starting to also understand driving for leisure. I would never want to drive for a commute if possible. If there is alternative modes such as public transport to get to my workplace, I would rather take that mode rather than driving. But if the only thing I can do is drive, that would be unfortunate, but I will be able to do it. Basically, I don't want to drive for commute. I would rather drive for leisure. So my facial recognition is not working on my phone whenever I'm doing this shit. It's great. But yeah, no, I've definitely started to enjoy the driving aspects, and hopefully I can do just that much more in the long run. Eventually, I do want to drive on one of my days to work, like drive to work one day, and do the commute. But I still, even if I try to do that, I don't think I will be inclined to do that every time, sort of thing. Like, I understand like the maintenance aspects and the fuel aspects that you need to endure when driving, so and also endure the costs that come out of it. So I don't want to do that like frequently, but if I ever need to do it, at least I'll be able to perform that operation. So I plan on doing that sometime later in the year. Probably not anytime soon. because of the weather, but I'm going to probably do it later in the year when the nights get longer, and eventually I want to at least drive to the current office now before moving into the new office, which technically the drive between the new office and the current office and new office is very negligible. Like the difference is like 2-ish miles, but I would still want to try and get used to it and try to park over there, and then after that maybe definitely try and drive to the new office. I have a gut feeling I may like driving to the new office a lot more because we're going to have a lot more open space and a lot more parking spaces to begin with, so I don't have to struggle trying to figure out how to fit into a spot when I don't need to do that. I could just park anywhere at that point. This is where I need to turn. Oh, I missed it. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, I missed it completely. It's right here. It's okay. I can drive. I know how to drive. I know my way in directions. I forgot to look at the sat nav for that. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to drive more. I'm so tempted to drive to, like for tomorrow, I'm tempted to drive to the mall where a round one is, because technically I also managed to knock off another thing off my bingo board, which is to not go to an arcade for a month. Technically in January I never went to an arcade for the month, so I technically achieved that. Yay me. So I am low-key tempted to go and learn how to drive to the arcade that I usually go to tomorrow. Or if I go to the other arcade, I don't know. Temptations. Questions. I'm gonna think about it. But eventually I want to at least also do some long distance road trips, and also conquer the big drive to my parents' place and back. I want to do that one day. Hopefully I'll probably do that on a weekend rather than on a weekday, because usually on weekdays, doing the drive to my parents' place, would be crazy bad rush hour. And with that crazy bad rush hour, what usually takes an hour and a half to get to my parents' place will take 3 hours. No kidding. The traffic between the Bay Area and the Central Valley is horrendous on rush hours. Like, it's really double or triple time if you ever have to do that drive. So I wouldn't suggest it for anyone that needs to do that. I would rather, if you can leave for the weekend, it is so much better. So, but I want to do that one day. Drive with the current car here, or my parents' car, back and forth from the Central Valley to here, just so I can get used to it, and maybe one day do a long road trip. Maybe go to Texas and pick up my brother's stuff, who hasn't still picked up their stuff in Texas for the past year and a half. No, 2 years. 2 years. Wow, it's been that long. Holy crap. But yeah, that has been me for the most part, and I realize it's only been 38 minutes in, which is always great to hear. I guess, yeah, speaking of that, maybe at the same time I want to at least try and drive. It'd be cool to do a long distance road trip solo or with friends down to like SoCal, or even up to north to like Vancouver one day. Because yeah, since I'm getting slowly used to driving a lot more, I want to at least do some long road trips like that. Get on the long road, the highway like this, and drive wherever. I want to do that. I definitely don't want to drive into like the big city. So I was like, technically SoCal, I would have to drive through LA, which is always hell to drive through, but it's always possible at the same time. I know for the fact, if I do visit Dragyn in Canada, I want to drive around, sort of thing. Rent a car and then drive around, since I'm getting slowly used to driving. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Also slowly tempted to drive to conventions around my area. I do plan on doing it this year. So speaking of conventions, even though I went to Anime Impulse this past couple weeks, I think I talked about in the last live stream, and I will try and upload that in due time. Hopefully it's already uploaded by the time you see this as a recording or as a VOD. But if you're seeing this live, I will have that up hopefully by tomorrow. I stream on Friday nights, guys. Twitch.tv/FRYYAY. But at least for upcoming conventions, there are a couple conventions I have in mind. I do want to go this year that will go in line with also the places I want to like my big traveling for the year as well. I want to at least still do the Philippines and Japan trip, but in terms for like conventions, I still have a couple in mind. One would be FRYYAY, which is going to be touchy because FRYYAY usually happens on a Memorial Day weekend, or on a Memorial Day weekend, a 3-day weekend, and this year is no exception. It lands on the Memorial Day weekend, which is the second to last weekend of May. But on the last week of May, a VTuber convention happens called FRYYAY. And they're literally planned their convention a week after FRYYAY, which is going to be a little bit hellish. But I'm tempted to go to that one as well. I'm actually more tempted to go to FRYYAY compared to FRYYAY. But if things do pan out okay with friends, I may end up going to FRYYAY as well and just enjoy the anime con, since especially I have my new pin board. If you see on Twitter, I have a bigger new pin board, and I want to add more pins to it. So if I go to FRYYAY, I'll at least be able to get pins like Genshin and whatnot. But also, I've been modifying some of the stuff in the background. You've noticed that my background has some of the posters removed or moved around. So it looks a little bit more bare now. I've been trying my best to keep some of the stuff that needs to be taped onto the wall, except now they've just been coming off the wall because for whatever reason this wall is just not sticky at all whatsoever. But I'll give it a shot to show you guys here. I'm going to go to just chatting so you guys can hear this music, the beautiful rock and roll music of American Truck Simulator. But I'm going to zoom out to this camera. So you see that this wall looks a little bit more bare than what it used to. I think before you would see like a lot more anime, not really anime, I think it was VTuber posters, as well as Genshin, Honkai related posters, and I think I forgot the walrus name from Odd Taxi, but those posters as well, you would see them in the background, and also didn't have them framed. Well, right now so far I've only have 5 pieces framed, and I wanted to put more in the background and probably shift this Sonic Werehog thing that I've had for 10 years plus now. I thank and blame my friend for giving me that, so I always been using that Sonic Werehog tapestry over my bed as always. And look at my little Sharky right there. I mean my big Sharky right there. But maybe I want to move that down a little bit just so I can start filling out the rest of this wall right here with more posters. But in terms of the prints that I decided to choose, the main reason why I actually got poster frames or picture frames is for these posters right here. If I could try and pan it out, I'm gonna probably just try and like let it go. Let me see how well this works. I hope I don't drop my camera. Please, camera, do not drop. Okay. So with this, okay. So I got these 2 prints. Apparently, from what I've heard, these prints are now coming from gonna become an official. Oh god, this is so hard. Hey Dragyn, sorry, I saw your message on Skype. I just want to do this real quick. I've got these like 2 official foil print, not really official, but these 2 prints from a quote-unquote official artist, now become an official artist from MiHoYo, of I think Eula from Genshin Impact. I can point, my finger. Eula from Genshin Impact, and this is Donhung, his Inhibitor Lune, his dragon form from Honkai Star Rail. These are both, what do you call it? They're both foiled. So the reason why, and this is the only reason why I started doing putting my posters in frames, is because these are foiled and they look really nice. I didn't choose the best frames. I technically have black frames in the I decided to post some of my posters with frames in the Central Valley as well. I actually got black frames, but this one is like cherry wood, which they were on sale. So I decided to just start moving some of my posters down, and then hung these 2 up as the main. And then the top 3 right here is Millie Perfect, Elia Pandora, and Anna Alouette from Nijisan GEN. I forgot the artist's name, but if you recognize that art, I decided to hang these 3 up because they actually do look really nice, and I felt like these are worth hanging up to begin with. I also have like a couple of postcards right here that you can probably see around this corner, but I started moving them there. For those who want to know, I still have my train, my pig, Loveco, Tanjiro, I was about to say Aaron, wrong one. Naofumi, figures right there, and then I think onto my right behind me is a little bit more Kamen Rider stuff, which I do want to hang up. I do have some CV stuff that I want to hang up with frames, like his Hyper Muteki, like the Kamen Riders X8 Hyper Muteki one that is in foil, as well as the Q Ranger ones that I do have that you may have seen in like past streams. So I want to get more frames for that. But right now I'm just kind of holding off because I've been spending a little bit too much on a bunch of random shit, including frames, so I'm holding off on doing that for now. But I'm gonna be working on this whole thing, this whole room right here. Trying to add more posters and add more stuff as well. So if you guys have any ideas, maybe I'll do that. But like I think I'm gonna start hanging up more posters that way, and then hopefully move all this stuff that way to the left, and then have more of my posters with frames, and you get to see a little bit more. Make it look a little bit more cleaner, because kind of the thing on top, I do have my posters still hung up there. Kind of looks kind of messy, and I still have posters towards my right side and whatnot too. Just want to like make it a little bit more cleaner. So, but with that, I'm gonna be joining. I'm gonna have Dragyn join the call here right now. I'm just sorry, Dragyn. I just wanna like at least align this a little bit more properly, and I'll get you in here in a little bit. I need to put this on the right scene. Yes, I got it. Cool. Give me one moment, guys. That is not what I wanted to do. I'm still driving. Hi. Are we ready? I will try and get the settings set up before I forget. It should be set. It's not set. Let me set this to my headphones. Where's my headphones? Aha, found it. And everything else should be fine. And now you get to hear the Skype tone, guys, because we use Skype. Boop boop. Aww.
Oh, what?
This is the first time we ever did the Skype tone on the stream, and I was ready to go. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're streaming. I want to join right away because I'm like not really hour late. I'm 47 minutes late.
To the T. Also, thank you for telling me to hydrate. I just now hydrated.
Oh, good. Okay, I was just like, I don't know. I'm going to redeem something and just bother you until you get me on here. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Sorry. I was like, by the time you like jumped in, I was like, ooh, I'm actually talking about like my whole room and what I was actually planning to do. Was just like hang more posters, but I'm going to be doing it with like actual like picture frames.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, and it looks really cool. I've been hearing I think the two picture frame, the two arts the two foiled arts that I have right here. The artists, or at least one of the artists that I can't, I guess the co-artist, it was like their significant other, who's also an artist, said to frame these foil prints because they look really cool. They took a lot of time to try to add the foil. It's very detailed compared to like other foiled arts, and
yeah, well, that's like my framed like Studio Ghibli stuff, not foil art because I couldn't afford it at Animathon 2 years ago. But he still said like the material and the kind of like stuff he used on it is still quite like frame it, it'll last longer.
Yeah, and then like once I start framing it, I'm just like, wait, I now want to frame all the good pieces now. And it's like, I'm so tempted to buy more and more frames, but then it's like, I need to not spend money on that. I could spend money on other things right now. Let me not, for the time being.
Fair.
But yeah. Hi. I don't know how I'm going to start this one. How are you doing?
I don't know either. This is the first that I've come in late to something like this. So I'm just like, where are you at? What'd you talk about? I don't know. But for me, I'm good. I just got a little catch-up call with my sister.
Aww.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Hope your sister's all doing fine down in Calgary with her SO.
Yeah, they are moving into a place together.
Ooh, nice.
Her birthday weekend, which is wild. But yeah, they're doing good. And very convincing me to get down there and move.
Oh,
So
really? Oh,
yeah.
man. That's saying something.
Uh-huh. Like, I mean, that's my one of
Ooh.
my strongest opportunities, which these people don't know about yet.
Mm.
But one of my strongest opportunities. So I was like telling her, I'm like, I'm looking at these neighborhoods, kind of. She's like, that would be great because I work near one of those neighborhoods,
Oh?
and you're close to the Calgary International Airport because the airport is in like in the city of Calgary. It's not
Compared
outskirts.
to Edmonton, where it is, yeah, in the
Yeah.
outskirts, just a
And if I
little
live
bit far.
close, if I live in the neighborhood that I'm looking at, I'm super close to the airport, which would make you happy.
Ooh, I'd still want to drive anyways, because I
I mean, yeah,
technically
do like a
told the
short,
stream about
short,
that.
short. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I can look up all this. No, people don't know what we're doing, what I'm talking about yet. So no, I'm not gonna do this
Technically,
right now.
no.
But
Not yet.
basically, it's like a very quick, like 10-minute drive to the airport.
Oh, that's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I forget. Is Calgary... Or this is probably with your very limited knowledge of Calgary at this point. Does Calgary at least have a better connection system with public transport?
Yes.
Okay.
They have four. They have two lines, and they go to the corners of the city.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And then the buses
So much
go
better than
all in
Edmonton.
between. And then they have like bus services directly to the airport, as well as shuttle services to hotels.
Okay. Wow, that is so much better than Edmonton. I'm sorry, Edmonton.
Yeah. So, I'm sick of this place too. Uh,
Love it.
yeah. So it was kind of fun chatting with my sister. That's why I'm late, by the way. I was chatting with my sister. Poked me like right when you poked me, and I was like, friend, family, friend, sister, friend, sister. Shit. Do you mind?
I mean, I didn't mind. To be fair, I messaged you. It's like, I'm going to be running a little bit late because I was pooping.
Yeah. And then I noticed like I've had your stream open for quite a while before like that happened. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, your title's not even accurate. So I'm like, you're not even ready. So I'm just like, whatever.
I realized I had everything but that part. And then I was like, I looked at it. I was like, oh, wait, I need to change this back because I had to restart OBS to get my camera working. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to change this real quick. Done. Okay, cool. And then I had
Yeah, whereas
everything.
like my stream for tomorrow night is already set up and established because I'm a pro weekly gamer.
Yeah, much better than me since I said I stream every 2 weeks so far.
Yeah. Hey, me weekly.
You
That
are
was not
weekly.
English.
You weekly.
Me weekly. Yeah, I'm doing Stardew tomorrow night though. I need to chill. I
From
need
the
a chill night.
BG3 brain rot.
Yeah, I need a break. Although I'm very tempted to still play it. Because I'm in the Underdark, and the Underdark is fucking gorgeous. But no, I'm gonna do Stardew. I need a chill night because I've got a lot coming up, and I'm feeling the stress. Yeah. So chill Stardew vibes tomorrow night. It's gonna be so nice. I wish we could play music in the fucking background. Twitchy room and everything.
I know, Twitch.
But you're such a great streaming service too.
Please pay your people fairly.
Yeah. What's being paid by Twitch like? No, I can't relate.
I can't relate either. I haven't got there yet.
I try my best to read. You don't even sub to me, but I sub to you.
I could fix that right now. Hold on.
I can resub to you on February 8th. Congrats. I'll wait on them.
Okay, it's okay. That's only 6 more days. That's time.
That's
That's time.
6 more days. That's payday as well. So yo.
Yo.
Or is it payday? No, Wednesday's payday. 7th. I don't know. Fucking word days.
God, Twitch.tv/mythical
Guess
Wait,
what?
Why did I do that?
My
when I
pay
kinda
from
just...
Tutor Teach has a 69 in it. I feel fucking like pro. I'm like, look at me getting that 69, baby.
Oh no, I did update that. Yeah, hey. They're
Oh,
starting
hey,
stuff.
look at all my things.
Things.
You should buy me coffee and follow me on Twitch.
Prime subscription will be available on February 8th. Wait, who did I give it to?
I gave mine to High Rollers. And
Did I give mine
D&D.
to you? Let's see. I'm curious.
Unless you are still doing Pat, because you have that really long streak.
I am doing Pat, but I think I'm doing a special, like a actual paid one. Who is mine?
Look at him go.
I know. Who is mine?
I love how we're like, let's look at our subscriptions right now. Mom, mom, mom.
What do you mean? It's only me and Pat. Hello, I have one. What do you mean I don't have Twitch Prime sub ready for you. Hello?
Subscriptions. Yeah, High Rollers is mine. Hee hee hee.
Noise.
And then you will be on there too.
I will be on there.
Let me fancy you. Sorry, I should not be singing K-pop.
It's okay, at least singing doesn't get fully DMCA'd.
No, that's true. It doesn't? Sorry. Just
no, I think I did get caught for Taylor Swift, I think. Which is funny.
Of course. I should retweet your tweet and be like, I'm actually here now.
Quote tweet, let's go.
No, I don't want to view quotes. God damn it. How do I Twitter again?
You press buttons and it just goes wee.
Please join. There you go. You got my love.
I think the last thing I was explaining with chat is like, yeah, about like the posters. I'm planning to also go to like a couple conventions because of some changes with my itineraries for actual traveling. As in going to Japan with coworkers in late March, early April. I think is that our tentative date range. And because of that, I'm not planning to go to the Philippines in May. But in lieu of that, I can probably go to a couple conventions that are happening in May, such as FRYYAY, which is a general anime convention. I want to at least get more pins. Hopefully I don't get more posters, because god fucking damn it, I have too many posters, I've noticed. But I would also want to get more pins at FRYYAY, and then there's like a VTuber convention that's happening here locally. Or relatively locally, so happening the week after FRYYAY, because FRYYAY lands on a Memorial Day weekend, which is the second to last weekend in May. And then where the fuck am I dropping this off? Oh, I'm actually dropping off gas. Holy shit, there's your gas.
Just miles of cars going like honk.
I know, right? I was just like, why am I going to a gas station? Oh wait, I'm driving gasoline. That's funny.
Oh, sorry.
No worries, you're good.
I managed to knock my headset completely off.
Oh, I love that feeling. Not gonna lie, I love and hate that feeling. We're just like, how did I manage to get my hand there stuck? And then suddenly it just flies off like, wee!
Whee!
But yeah, I do plan on going to Offkai Expo, which happens in Burlingame, which is close to Millbrae, which is close to the San Francisco International Airport.
Burlingame! Sorry. That's how the Brits would say it.
Burlingame.
Burlingame.
Hello? Truck? There you go. Holy shit.
Fancy you.
But going there to Offkai the week after, and then I don't plan on going to Anime Expo. My coworkers does have an extra ticket to Anime NYC in August, but I don't know if I want to go to the East Coast in the humid weather that is August per se. So I might not do that. But then yeah, I'll see what other conventions will come in mind outside of those two. I'm not planning to go to Anime Expo because it's just too hectic nowadays. It's just not worth it.
Too old for that shit.
Kinda, yeah. Actually, you're not entirely wrong. Like, it's not only not only feeling too old, but at the same time, like, holy fuck.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. It is a mess. Is there no shit around here? Glendive? There are like a bunch of shit around here. Hello?
Glendive?
Glendive. I'm not going to Bakersfield. I want to stay in Montana.
Montana. Hey, close to me.
I know. Eventually we can get to
Go to
Canada.
Great Falls. I don't know. What's the most northern city in Montana on your game?
Good question. Let's see. It is. We have Sydney. We have Glasgow. We have Havre. Great Falls. Hey, look, Great Falls. Havre.
Hey.
Kalispell. I think technically
Havre.
Havre. I think it's Havre. No, it's not Havre. It's Havre.
Havre.
I believe.
That's stupid. Should be Havre. Anyway, not telling how Montana how to live their life, but Montana.
Wow.
I was wondering about Great Falls because my sister wanted to go to Great Falls to go to their Tesco and buy a bunch of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How close is Great Falls from Calgary at that point?
Well, remember, like, her birthday weekend originally was going to be, like, spending it in Waterton, Alberta. Like, the national park. Staying at a cabin there.
Ah.
And it was only a few hours drive.
I see.
Ah.
Because I know... Technically, yeah, Calgary is, like, kind of close at that point to the border.
Nah, you're funny.
Okay, it's a lot further than I thought. All right, cool, thank you.
All right, you want the distance?
Yes.
Okay, I can't type. Calgary.
Also, I forgot I put my truck in automatic and I could just speed up all the way without changing gears. It's great. I almost crashed.
Go. Great Falls, Montana.
I get to finally experience.
That is still a 5-hour drive.
That's not terrible.
It's not bad, but it's still long.
It is long. That's like if I go from San Francisco to Los Angeles by driving.
But then Waterton to Great Falls. Waterton Park, Alberta. It's just a lovely little 3-hour drive.
That's not terrible.
Was it Great Falls that you wanted to go to? I think so. I don't remember.
Oh, is this my turn? Nope, that's not my turn.
I also teased him, like, you can not go to Tesco and actually go to the Glacier National Park right down there, but...
Like, literally right there.
Why do I keep saying Tesco? It's not Tesco, it's Target. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was about to say, damn, there's a Tesco Montana out of all the places.
Oh, God, no.
Go to a Tessie.
Go to a Tesco. Well, yeah, I take it I missed, like, all the cool, awesome, exciting updates that you have.
Yeah.
Fuck! I have to wait till after this now. God, fuck.
Yeah.
This is the only reason why I wanted to be here tonight.
I did talk. I tried my best to explain everything of like all the fun stuff. So if I had to give a debrief, it was just a fun, emotional work week, I would say. Since it was technically, actually, I didn't really say this in the stream. I think I phrased it wrongly, but what? It was my manager's last week to be in office. Since he was moving to Colorado. I did say that part. But it's his last full week being in the office. So it was like the last week that we would see him physically, basically. Because the next 3 weeks, he'll still be working with us for the next 3 weeks, but he'll be working virtually in Colorado. And after that, he'll fully depart our company in like late February, basically. So it was a fun, emotional week. We had a surprise party, which made him very emotional. It was a beautiful tear up. Hearing a speech from him, which I think made everyone teared up because it was very thoughtful and everything. He even told, it's funny because like the preface to all this surprise party was that he did not like surprises, and because we were already having a sentimental talk just as team leads right before this happened. It's like the water flows were real sort of thing. But it was a fun time. It was a blast to just hang out with him one last time. He gave me his final appraisal as a manager for my 1 year, which was also just as emotional and praising. We ended up just throwing back no you sort of thing with praises. It was very fun and very emotional week sort of thing. But we all had fun at the very end. Had that surprise party and also did a lot of fun laser tag with him one last time. So it was a blast, to say the least. But also, yeah, I think a lot of the emotions were running high that week, I would say.
This week, yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's not what I want to know about. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I also don't know how much I haven't got my email about how much I make.
Okay.
I also told that in the stream too. It's like I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, honestly, when you were texting me a little bit about this, I was like, the one question I have is
And I wish I could answer that question, but even I can't answer that question because I'm asking that question right now too. I haven't got my number yet. I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling HR is a bit backlogged, probably because they always hire a lot. They've probably hired a lot this part of the month, or like in February, for like the past couple years. So they have to process everyone's appraisal. Yeah. So I have a good feeling I'm going to be a bit of a backlog right now. Hopefully I get to know it at the start of the new week, or start of next week, or sometime next week at the latest. So I guess I can at least anticipate how much I will make. But from what he told me, it's like I think I'm like for all the things that I've done, which I was surprised about, thinking that I didn't do enough, but apparently I did enough and more. Will hopefully yield me a decent raise. So can't wait to hear about it.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, that's I think that's pretty much what I talk about, as well as going to my parents' place and fixing up a couple things for them, and also talking about the change in trips as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're here.
And we're here. Cool. I'm trying to find out how to make myself not an admin for a Facebook group, and I fucking don't. It was easy on LinkedIn. I'm like, goodbye, Northern Lights. I ain't running your page no more. Bye. Now I'm trying to but Facebook, what? How do you get rid of me on Facebook?
Have you set someone else in as an admin already?
We have multiple people as admins, but I don't know where to find them.
I wish I remember how to handle a Facebook group. It's been a while.
But ha.
You went with that too, then I went with it. At least you went with it too.
Goodbye. Let's remove as admin. I was gonna leave group. I'm like, whoa, wait a moment. Okay, please.
I'm not that extreme.
That extreme. I should remove Jing because I can't because I already removed myself as an admin. That's fine.
Nailed it.
Did it. Nailed it. So good at this. I guess I came at a good time then, unless there's more to talk about. Did you talk about your bingo card?
I did. I did talk about a couple things that I did hit, and then I actually even talked about like finding the thrill in driving for leisure, obviously. I've started to like driving a lot more, surprisingly. Getting comfortable with driving on the road, being a little bit of a speed demon, even though I try to I just floor it and then hit up to the max speed limit and then coast it.
Mm-hmm.
But just finding the fun in driving in real life, it's like what I'm experiencing here with real life. It's been very I can't think of the right word, but very soothing, I would say. Trying to get to point A to point B a lot faster in public transport, which is just weird to say because I'm such a public transport advocate. But at the same time, it's I want to be. If it just doesn't take an hour and a half to get from point A to point B with transfers, where it would only take me 30 minutes to just drive there.
Yeah.
So there's just some things I just can't advocate for. I still want to advocate public transport no matter what. It can improve, it can go faster, where it can, when it can. And hopefully it will. I know Caltrain's planning to do some stuff. I know a couple other agencies are trying to improve frequency.
What's that like?
Sorry. Compared to...
That's
I was about to say.
Cool.
I was about to say. To be fair, I know there's a lot of other places, including Edmonton, that have a lot worse public frequency transit.
So bad.
Worse frequency in public transport. But I understand the thrill or the enjoyment of just driving out of leisure. The only thing I just don't want to do, I will try experience it once, but I don't want to do it frequently, is drive for commuting.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where I'm going to find the dislikes of driving, because you're already going to be on a high amount of stress of just trying to get to work, or you want to just get the fuck home sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I said in stream, it's if there's alternate transportation like public transport, I would rather take that first before actually driving to work. But I will do it once. I'll do it once to go to the current office, and then hopefully once to go into the new office, and then I'll try not to do it as frequent. I would rather take public transport as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I knocked off a couple things, which was, I think, driving on the highway. I forgot I didn't say this, but driving at night and also driving a long distance as well.
Look at you.
I want to at least do a little bit more. I know there's a break in the weather tomorrow, so I might do a little bit more driving. I did kind of tell the streams, like, I'm tempted to drive to the mall that has the arcade place, because I technically also achieved that goal as well. I'm going to the arcade in 1 month.
Sorry,
so at the same time, it's just like, I'm tempted to actually just drive there. But at the same time, like, I think now all of my intentions is, like, if I want to go places, is like, can I drive there? If possible.
Ooh, exciting.
Mm-hmm.
If I, my bingo card, if I do another Taylor Swift workout tomorrow, I can do my workout 2 times a week.
Ooh,
finally.
Nice.
I've been motivated now that I'm working, like, afternoons, because oh my god, I have that big update to share as well. Jesus Christ, my life. I can mark that off. Yay. And then I'll be finishing a book tomorrow. So that's 1 of 5 books.
Nice.
So that's exciting.
And progress be real.
It is. Everything else has to wait. Especially, like, celebrate Gotcha date with Mitzi, because that's April 8th.
Right. I know there's still, like, a couple other things. There's just like, yeah, that's not going to get marked until, like, the mid or later in the year.
Yeah, go to a summer festival. Huh.
Totally.
Summer, yeah.
Totally
summer.
do
that right now. I wish I had other things on my bingo card, because I'm doing something new on Thursday.
Ooh.
I'm meeting up with a bunch of peoples that also identify as Ace or Demi.
Ooh.
At Square One, which is near my place. Yee. I'm excited. Oh, there's an ad. Sorry.
Ad breaks.
I just heard
minute.
like
9 seconds.
What? I was just like, wait. Why am I hearing about a Canada Dry commercial?
Canada Dry in my stream? Localize ads, man.
Oh shit. I promised a Toastmasters Club that I would be there on Tuesday, and I have work. To be fair, work is different. I'm willing to cancel it because I realize it's really high level art.
What kind of high level art?
Like the kind of shit that she recommends you have some background knowledge in.
I see.
And I'm like, I took art until grade 11 high school. Nope. It's a grade 12 art class. It's grade 12 art classes. I think they're doing like art. It's like integrating art history into things. I'm like, what?
Oh, I see. I'll actually apply.
I know a little bit of art history when it comes to Salvador Dali, Picasso, Frida Kahlo, Diego. All the Spanish people. That's it.
I thought you were just gonna go eventually for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at this point.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Da Vinci. Yeah, totally know all my art.
Totally. I was about to say, it's like, I should know this because I technically had to take art history. I just don't remember any of it because it's been 10 years. Holy shit, it's been 10 years.
Oh, I got to go to a Dali museum in...
Ooh.
Where was that? Germany? Berlin, I think? I got to do cool art museums in Berlin. I got to go to the Van Gogh one and Salvador Dali. No, Salvador Dali was Barcelona. Was it Barcelona? No. It's somewhere.
Somewhere in Spain.
Somewhere in Europe.
See, that's still something I want to do. Like, actually, like, go to art museums. Because it's like, I can admire art. I actually do like art.
I love art. That's why all my friends are artists and I am not the artist.
I only know 2 artist friends. Well, technically 2 and 3 It's 3, but it's technically 2 wholes and 2 halves. I'd say.
That sounded very dirty.
Yeah. Well, because one is technically an art major. The other one actually does art on Twitter. The other one used to do art back in high school and college. And the other one tried to take art class but didn't finish it. So that's where the 2 fulls and 2 halves come from.
See, I have Han, I have Ryan, I have Runic, I have Kayla, who did my actual Twitch stuff, except for the incentives because I did that on Canva. Kayla did also my Twitter profile stuff too.
Nice.
So I have those 4. Manti, I think, as well. And then I just know a lot of artists on Twitter because I follow my local artist, Chelsea. Mm-hmm. How could I forget Chelsea? Shark and Donuts, baby. Yeah. So there you go. But how do we transition to me?
I don't know. How have you been?
Oh God.
Good response. Good response.
Burpee apparently. Okay, me.
Mon ami.
Mon ami. Well, as I yawn, because the coffee from earlier is wearing off.
It's waning, as one says.
Sure.
I don't know. I was being weird and stupid about that one.
Oh, I did have a 7 gig last week. Okay, I did actually work in January. Okay. Sorry, that should be an indication of
that's a way to
where
say
I'm at.
That's saying something.
Okay, so.
Oh God.
I'm gonna not go day by day because I think that's stupid.
No, I mean, for me, I just spread the whole thing.
Yeah,
give a whole synopsis.
Am going through a lot of things. But one thing I want to talk about that I'm kind of proud of, although I'm kind of kicking myself that it took me this long to fucking figure out. Sorry. This is a mature stream, right? I can swear.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I swear quite a bit in this stream already, I think. I don't recall.
Lol. It's been an hour and 17 minutes.
It is. It's now 30 minutes since the call started.
Oh, hey. So yeah, one thing is I had a weird random revelation in the middle of working at Square One last Thursday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, last Thursday I went to the cafe because I was tired of being in my house and, well, yeah, coffee. And so I was in the middle of doing a bunch of, like, applications for certain things that I'll also get to. And it hit me like, shit's not working out. Like, trying to put pressure on me to work full days every day that I can, punishing myself for not working at all or only working half days. I'm like really beating myself up over finances and trying to get out of this freaking hellhole that I've been living in. I'm like, something has to change. This budget sheet isn't working. My schedule for work isn't working. I'm tired, I'm stressed, and I got to the point where I was really hating myself at one point. So I came up with a solution. Solution? And that solution is I am going to build myself up to working full-time, so working 5 days a week, full days, by first easing into just going to work for half days at least. So on the days that I have in-person tutoring, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I had to think about the days of the week there. I'm like, I am going to work half days only in the afternoons, and kind of go anywhere here on the south side so it's easier and cheaper for like Ubering and whatever. That's also part of that budgeting, right? Budget consciousness, like half days at like elementary schools, middle schools, junior high schools, wherever, but it's on the south side. Oh my god, I have hiccups and I'm belchy. I don't know what's wrong with me.
The fearful combo.
Oh, it's deadly. So yeah, I've decided to do that, and then the days that I tutor online are like Mondays and Thursdays because I tutor every day of the week. There's, oh my god, this hiccups need to stop. The full days are on Mondays and Mondays and Thursdays. This is hard to talk about. I'm like, I'm proud of myself.
Hick. Hick. Burp.
I'm that excited, guys. I gave myself hiccups.
Hold your breath. 20 seconds.
Oh god, okay. I gotta catch my breath first because they're coming in fast.
Like that.
And laughing isn't helping.
I didn't count 20 seconds. I'm pretty sure I was less than 20 seconds. I think you were close to 20 seconds.
I saw the 30-second mark and I went to 50 seconds.
Nice.
Because watching your stream is helpful because there's a little timer thingy.
Hey.
I'm smart some days. But yeah, so the full days are like the days that I like tutor online, Mondays and Thursdays, where I can go anywhere in the city and make it back home in time for like those tutoring sessions. Mm-hmm. And that way I can like also build up my stamina a little bit, because that's also been a struggle. It's like my physical health and body. I am weak. I'm weak and not good at life. So I wanted to kind of build myself up to that. And yeah, so there's that, like changing my schedule around. So subbing wise, like 2 days, full days, if I can get full days. I'll take half days either way. Mm-hmm. I just work. And then 3 days, half days, and I think that's going to encourage me to get out of the house every day, go work, and just put in, like, the effort that I can put in versus the mindset of, like, you have to do this or you suck kind of thing. It's more like, hey, half day, not bad, let's go.
Get yourself out there.
Get myself out there. So that is one change I've made, and so far it's good. I have 3 days for sure next week. I have a couple days for the following week.
Nice.
So that's kind of exciting, and it's kind of working. And so yeah, there's that. And then the other thing I changed is the way I'm doing budgeting. As when I did budgeting before, it was just sort of like, here's all the bills and the dates that they come out. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't help me when it comes to like, okay, but when am I spending things in the month? And when do I need to have money for certain things in the month?
Right.
So I made the change of actually going down and breaking it day by day on things that I think I spend money on on those days, and like kind of rough budgets and a little extra inflation just for wiggle room, because you never know with things. Mm-hmm. And then that way I can go through that day by day tracker and be like, yep, paid that, did that. And if I paid any extra on a day, I can like mark that down too, so I'm aware of it.
Oh, nice. For
even like March, and then I can be like, okay, I need to add a little extra on like these kinds of days of the week because I did this. So I'm breaking it down day by day like that, and it also really helps me to kind of like be accountable and try to stick to that like amount that I set for myself. Mm-hmm. And I think it's great. The only challenge is that this month was kind of hard. Just because I didn't have a lot of work January. Mm-hmm. And you know this, and I'm not even to get into it because it's still a big boulder of shame on my shoulders. But I still at least have this breakdown, and I can see where I need money, and now I know. I also got to do a little bit of it tonight because I now know what my invoice is for Tutor Teach. Mm-hmm. So I know what money is coming in, and I was able to kind of add up all the money, see all my expenses, and see what I still need somehow to cover for this month.
Okay.
So I think it's a new way of looking at it, new way of doing things, and if I go over it, then I know, and then I can punish myself for those specific days, not like for the whole existence. So it's kind of like that. Like tonight, I was bad and Ubered home, but I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to bus home. this, I feel a little like, oh, oopsies. I gotta mark that on my sheet. But accountability, like it's an accountability budget more than like just a loose budget. So I'm trying that out, and I know it might be rough for some of us on this call, but at least it's like a way to see no, and then I can like estimate my monthly expenses on this month, so I know what like March could look like or April and etc.
Right.
So, yeah, those are like 2 new strategies that I'm trying to encourage myself to get out of the house every day. Also, like the half days that are in the afternoon is quite nice because then in the morning I can get some things done around the house. Dishes and laundry, or do like a workout. Like I did a workout yesterday and it felt great.
Oh, that's good.
It felt great. Like I felt good afterwards, which was kind of rare. Well, saying something. So that happened, which was nice, because I've honestly been way too addicted to Baldur's Gate 3, so it's kind of nice to be like, hey, Han, at this time, tell me to get off the fucking computer and do a workout. And it was nice because she also had free time. She's like, yeah, I'm going to do yoga with you. I'm like, got it.
Yo,
check in with you at 11 and see if we've done it.
Love that.
And so we had that, like, accountability, so that was quite nice. So, yeah, that's 2 kind of big-ish changes there that I'm trying out just to get back on track and feel better. Because I would like to feel better.
I feel you.
I know, like, this month is still gonna suck in many ways. Like, trust me, it's gonna suck. But at least I'm doing things that'll make March better. And, yeah. Also, apparently all the fire trucks tonight. I apologize.
Wow, over there.
So many things are happening up here. So, yeah, there's that update. Another update, is because it's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Yeah.
2 weeks, yeah.
I also did something positive for my career. Ooh. I attended an education career fair at my alma mater. I'll be like alma mater.
I believe, yeah.
Are you proud of me that I remembered that?
Yeah, I haven't. I was about to say, I haven't visited my alma mater. No, that was a lie. I did a vlog about that. Never mind.
You did. Yeah, I gotta go to my alma mater and attend the career fair. And it's very funny because, like, I am short. Mm-hmm. I still kind of look young-ish. And so many of the recruiters there are like, yeah, so when do you finish your degree? And I'm like, bro.
I'm already done.
And it's kind of funny, the mixed reactions to that. Like, oh, really? Then why are you here? And I'm like, well, I'm tired of being a substitute teacher and I would like a permanent position. Thank you. So yeah, but I had a lot of good conversations with people.
Oh, that's good.
And I have a few follow-up emails to get back to when it comes to a few places in Canada, such as one being Calgary, which is like the other big city here in Alberta. Mm-hmm. And that was the strongest lead because the lady was talking to me. She was like, really? You can do humanities and you know Spanish? We need both? Actually, guess who's here? Like, the recruiter lady is like, guess who's here is our principal consultant for second languages teachers. Let me go get her. Megan? And, like, it was great to have a conversation with both of them. And I'm like, ideally, I would love to just teach humanities, but I'm also very open to, like, the Spanish opportunities as well, because I would love to actually be more fluent in this language, and actually using it daily would be a blessing, because I don't have anyone in my life that I can practice Spanish with regularly. Right. It's the Duolingo owl, or watching Spanish programming, or telenovelas, or watching videos for Spanish subtitles, or listening to Spanish music. So there's that. So I had a great conversation with them, and I'm in the process of actually filling out that application, which is a pain in the butt. I'll tell you why in a moment. So that's a really strong lead. Like, I think that's my number one. for all the opportunities. Then I have a couple opportunities in Kelowna, BC, as well as Chilliwack, BC. So it's funny, halfway between Vancouver and Alberta, Kelowna, and then Chilliwack, the closest biggest city to Vancouver.
Vancouver adjacent, gotta love it.
Vancouver adjacent. I think Richmond's in between, so
that's how you do it.
That's funny. I don't know my BC geography, so don't come at me. But there's a couple opportunities there, and then I do have overseas opportunities too with the UK and Sweden. But I'm thinking more realistically now, like that. Let's say my next opportunity in like Calgary or BC, perhaps maybe Edmonton if they fucking hire some peoples. If they ever open up positions, wherever I end up, I want to really give it a good, honest try for a year, and then kind of build myself up again, like financially, and be a good human, and then maybe look at those places again because I have all their contacts, I have all the websites, I have all the resources. So it's not like I can just say, haha, nope, goodbye, and toss it. I'm gonna keep it, so I have those opportunities again.
Just in case if you want to go through that, like that fun experience, like actual positive fun experience of like traveling and going new places and whatnot.
And having the first experience of moving with a cat internationally.
Ooh.
Oh, Mitzi, baby.
Mitzi, huh?
His ears like went airplane mode, like no. No.
This is landing, and it's landing only in Canada.
Yeah, it was funny though. There's one school board, I can't remember, I don't think I told you this, that were like, really? You teach English? We're hiring, can you like move in a week? And I'm like, what? No.
Damn.
I can't, because I don't have a BC teacher license or nothing. They're like, we can figure that out later. I'm like, I don't drive. And let me be honest, I am very much a city girl. Your small area of BC with no public transit, can't do.
Unless if some faculty or staff can give me a drive.
Plus, I don't have the money to pay for the certification to teach there yet. So that's going to be... And plus, I don't have the money to move, so no.
No.
So that was unfortunate. And they're like, okay, but I guess you can take a card. I was like, okay.
I guess.
Cool, that sounds great. So, I had a couple of those moments. But yeah, I have all these leads I have all these emails I need to follow up on, but I've been so scatterbrained this week that I just need to sit down and be like, focus mode.
It's fair.
So a lot of things are coming up, like, haha, I guess you forgot she's doing a speech tomorrow.
Nailed it!
At Northern Lights. Oh my God.
And I thought you said you were not going to go there. Kidding.
I'm not going on the 10th. And I'm not going on the 17th.
Just tomorrow.
And just tomorrow, online, because it's online.
Ah. At least you got yourself in of like an online one. We're good.
Yep, coming to the online ones, and that's it. Wouldn't that be a statement? That's pretty much where I'm at. But yeah, I wrote out most of it. I just need to keep working on it. Honestly, that was the plan, was to come join the stream on time. Hear you ramble about your week and finish my speech. That didn't happen. So I'll finish it, like 30 minutes before. It's fine.
That's fine.
They don't need to know, it's online. Plus I have a really crappy evaluator anyway, so it's fine.
Ah.
Yeah, and plus just reflect on your pathway, so it's an easy speech. So yeah, I have that, and then I signed up to do an interesting challenge in Toastmasters. I've been doing all these club officer training sessions as VP Ed online only for, our district, and making sure our club executive officers are fully trained and all that jazz. I have a session coming up on the 6th that I'm a trainer at, and then on the 10th, happy birthday sister, but on the 10th from 2 to 4 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm actually going in person to do a hybrid VP Ed training session for 2 hours. Ooh. And I'm running it the whole 2 hours, and I feel stressed about that. A little bit, because I've done hour-long VPN training, I've done half an hour VPN training. Now to extend that for 2 hours is quite a bit, but I do have a lot of content. I actually finished the slide deck for that today.
Nice.
So yeah, like I said, I have these big projects coming up, and I'm also trying to figure out technology and like coordinate with Rebecca, who's kind of loosely making me do this. Uh,
Gotta love that.
loosely making me do this. Also, chewing gum is a very interesting thing to hear in the mic.
I'm trying my best not to make it loud, but I guess it's still loud.
It's funny, but it just finally caught me. I heard that, and I was like, So yeah, I've been busy with that big project. Obviously, writing a speech last minute. Also, yeah, just a lot of materials I have to put together for this training. So I've been busy with all that, and then what else? Just all the tutoring. I have to prep for all my tutoring sessions as well that I got going on. I have to burp. I have to also like prepare for all my D&D classes. D&D classes that I'm still doing weekly.
What the fuck?
And I stream once a week. Yeah. And I prep for D&D stuff all the time too. So I'm constantly kind of busy. So I haven't had a chance to really get caught up with emails. So I'm going to spend some time this weekend going like, hi, yes, I'm absolutely still interested. I'm in the process of making my profile and application on your website. I'm just waiting for referral letters to come in. And as soon as those are in, I'll upload them and then we're good to go. The referral letters are an interesting challenge because a lot of the school districts are really wanting them from principals or other observations from people who have observed you. Mm-hmm. I'm a substitute teacher. I don't get formal observations. I don't have a supervisor. There's not one principal in the city that knows me.
Aww.
So I've got to be a little creative and try to figure out people who I can lean on within the last 12 to 18 months, or is it 18 to 24 months? Something like that I have to lean on for referral letters. Mm-hmm. So this is going to maybe shock you. I reached out, I haven't heard back from this person, but I reached out to my old boss at Talkmaze.
Oh.
Because she always thought that I was an excellent coach and wanted me to stay on as a coach despite how I got let go. Mm-hmm. So I figured she'd hype me up quite a lot in that regard because, yeah, she really liked how I was a teacher and a coach and I was there for my students. So leaning on her for that hype, otherwise I'll hopefully never talk to her again after that.
It's like settle our differences once right there and that's it.
Yeah, just for exactly. Exactly. And then I have one of the teachers I sub for regularly actually wants to set up a call with me next week to go over what she can put into the letter to help me out.
Oh, sure. At least she's willing to help out with that front.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad at my Mton public email because I could have subbed for her yesterday and today.
Aww.
But I never got the email until today. For whatever reason. I got a whole influx of emails today. And I was like, I could have had sub gigs on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
But no, because for whatever reason it says nah.
It was like, you want a notification? Sorry, bitch. No, thank you. So that sucks. But at least I got caught up. Hi, Mitzi. You don't need to look at me like that. Go look out the window and be a good boy. Good boy. Sorry, I think my cat was judging me.
No worries, you're good.
So I have that coming from her, from my ex-boss. Then I'm going to also talk to Rebecca. And see if she can give me a referral letter after February 10th's training.
Ooh.
I think she could probably do one before then, but I think that's a good last chance to really see me in action.
Right.
Because she's only seen me bits and pieces because she pops in and out of breakout rooms and things all the time. So I'm gonna ask for her for a third one perhaps. So I have them coming. It's gonna take a little bit, and I just need these school districts to keep me in your considerations, please, until I get them. Please. Because I would love these opportunities. Because the Kelowna one is really promising because you start off as a on-call teacher or substitute, and then more than half of the teachers they hire go into a contract within a year.
Oh, wow.
So that's super promising. Chilliwack is in the same position where they're hiring a lot of teachers this year, like 120 or 140 for this coming year. So that's kind of like a possibility. And then Calgary just needs like my subjects, humanities and Spanish. So I gotta get my shit together, get all that paperwork done. Then I gotta get my BC certificate, which is really easy. No extra courses are needed, no bullshit about interim and then professional certificates. It's just a one and done thing that you get. You just have to pay a price and go through all the paperwork.
Nice.
So that's the plan for the next little while, to get some opportunities. And it's also February. Haha, woo, February. Just woohoo, February. Woohoo. Which means big thing coming up 20 days from now, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Big medical appointments. Where I get to have my gynecologist consultant for hysterectomy surgery. And the closer I get to it, the more I'm just kind of like, oh, just tell me everything. Tell me what's going to happen. When is the surgery? I need to know my future so I can plan some shit out.
Right.
So yeah. And also, like, it's kind of sweet because, like, if I do move to Calgary, my sister's like, I'll take a weekend off. And I'll be able to take you up there, have the surgery, and then carefully drive you back down. And the place that they're getting, my sister and their significant other, they have a den. So like we'll get you onto like a futon in the den, and you can stay in the den, and we'll take care of you.
Aww.
And we'll keep the cats off you. I'm like, thanks.
That's
and then
so
I'm like,
sweet.
but what about Mitzi? And they're like, we'll go to your house and take care of Mitzi. Or wherever I'm renting.
Oh, that's
because
so
they're gonna
sweet.
have 3 cats.
Yeah, that's gonna be hectic.
Yeah, because M has a cat and then my sister has 2 cats. So that's a lot of cats. That's a lot of pussy.
Right. as someone would say.
Mhm.
Oh,
and they're all female cats. No, they're not. I can't believe I almost forgot about Oscar. How dare I? But 2 female cats and a male. And then Mitzi would be this. Oh, but Mitzi would balance them out. Second cat.
Oh boy.
Second male.
Now just watch them make babies.
No, they're all neutered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not street cats. Right, Mitzi, you have your... I'm not going to talk about your balls on stream.
I don't know how I got stuck, but I got stuck.
Ooh, rough. There's an ad, so I'm just like, chilling.
That's fair.
Get a puppy! Sorry.
Listen,
Now the ad's distracting. Mitzi, you're sitting so pretty. You're such a good boy.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna
Are you distracted by your shadow? You're such a cat. Yeah, so there's that. So like, at least that's an option where I'm like, okay, maybe I need to really aim for Calgary for that. And plus, there's a lot of cool opportunities that my sister was sharing with me tonight. That, like, you know, I told her about like the public speaking class I do on Mondays. Now, oh yeah, I had those 2 first classes too that I can talk about. So many things to talk about. And I'm so gassy. Of course I am. But I was telling her about how that all came about, and I gave her the tea. She's like, oh wow, it looks like that company's not doing great. And I'm like, mm-hmm. But also, like, the fact that I'm developing this curriculum and all these resources and things means that if I ever wanted to get going with my own business and start offering classes, I could do so through her work. Because they have a lot of really excellent programs to help people start their own businesses and get them started by, like, offering to do practice classes and things and such. Or practice workshops at their work to see about the product and give feedback and such.
Right. Nice.
Yeah. And then I realized as I was talking to her, I'm like, and Calgary would be great because I also have my friend Richard who lives there, who's a Toastmaster who helps me out with quite a few things. I can also like ask him about suggestions on where to go to teach these classes too, because he offers seminars and lessons and workshops all over the place in Calgary. I think he might have some ideas too. It's like Calgary's kind of like where it's at.
We just need to go there. Be there.
Just gotta go and be there. So yeah, I'm working really hard with all these emails, keeping up to date, trying to get referrals, trying to get my application finished, and see where I end up. So a lot of exciting things, and then also just scary health appointment because yeah. And speaking of which, maybe a little TMI for stream, but fuck it, I'm a woman. I'm on that monthly thing now, which sucks because with how my body goes and how PCOS works for me, means I don't know when it's gonna end. So I made the joke, very specific joke. Your little sister tonight, about, because Critical Role right now has a lot of jokes about bloody bridges.
Oh no.
And I was like, yeah, well, it looks like the guy that's gonna have to maybe go through mine.
Oh Jesus.
That joke. So that's also a thing, but that also has sucked a little bit. I've had really low energy because of this thing. But today's the first day I'm like, I'm not lethargic and feeling like I'm gonna pass out every time I stand up. That's great. I feel human. Let's go. So that's me on periods. Yucks. But it's fine. Yeah, so getting some answers this month on all that will be interesting and good to know. I think that'll be good to know for you because, like, on your bingo cards come to Canada. So it might be good to know the future and see, like, when maybe issue visit me. Because that's something you haven't brought up in a while. It's like, oh yeah, me, visit me, when, what timeline.
I just don't know. That's the funny part is I think I was kind of talking about it briefly. It's like, I have no idea when I'm going to be visiting you, honestly. It's a good question.
Yeah. Hi, Mitzi. You decided you want to join the conversation? Mister? Oh, mister? Oh, now you're going to be quiet? Let's see how it is. So, yeah, there's all these crazy updates. Yeah.
Dang.
Got some good feedback from some, like, kiddos I'm tutoring and improving their grades and such, which is excellent.
It's good to hear.
One student I had to give some pretty interesting feedback tonight.
Oh.
Because I was really upset that he came to the session with nothing. Not even his Chromebook, not even a binder, not even a worksheet. Came to nothing, so we had to find something to do, and he was really angry, and he's like, it's a waste of time for me to be here, and I don't want to be here, and very moody about it. And so
interesting.
I kind of met him halfway. We did some English GimKit stuff.
Nice.
The resource that I used for practice questions and things like that with my kiddos. So we did that, and then he was just like, okay, I guess we can do that for your, like, notes to my mom or whatever. But what else are we gonna do for, like, 45 minutes? I was like, you're a Swiftie, right? Me, right? And he's like, yeah. On GimKit, I found a 166 question about Taylor Allison Swift. We're gonna play a few rounds of stuff on her. Because we got Eras Tour coming up. We got her potentially leaving Tokyo right after her concert to make it to the Super Bowl.
And then go straight to Australia from there.
All these things going on, so we'll do this.
Oh my god.
So I ended up appeasing him with that, but even by the end of that, he's like, this is boring and a waste of time. I'm like, yeah, you know, keep complaining, I'm gonna add it to my notes. And so I did. I don't know if his mom's gonna read it. I don't know if we're gonna have a session tomorrow, because he's my one kiddo that I have back-to-back sessions with.
Oh, interesting.
Hi, Nancy. Jesus, mister. Mister. So I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I'm honestly like, if he's not gonna be motivated to work, I don't want him here.
Right. Maybe
we need to reconsider some stuff. So, one frustrating moment there, but otherwise everything's going good. My little brother is slowly improving with linear equations.
Oh boy.
Related to graphing. I don't want to tell Marks on here, but basically after I stepped in and helped him quite a bit the last little while, he has increased his grade by 14 points.
Nice.
For this unit.
For
this unit. So it's a thing. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a math whiz. I'm not a math genius. Freaking, you think I remember linear equations? Y equals mx plus b, and then there's like all these other quadratic things and sine and no.
Fair cop.
I just I don't know this. So I'm trying my best just to use GimKit with him,
Mm-hmm.
and then have him explain to me like, why do you think you got that wrong? And using that strategy with him, and it's been working. He's just like, I forgot to do this, the equation. And I'm like, okay, fair enough, good. At least you know what you're doing wrong. Let's correct it next time. So,
love it.
Nice. Yeah. We had our D&D reward night this past Sunday, which was kind of nice because that's my reward for him for focusing and being well behaved in my shenanigans. Mm-hmm. Is that I come over at the end of the month and we'll do dinner and D&D. And yeah, it was kind of fun. He's up to some shenanigans, dragged along a couple of farmers into his heist mission.
I love it.
And it's quite funny and chaotic, so I love it. It was a lot of fun. Mitzi, you're not going out right now, buddy. Mitzi. Mitzi, it's too late at night. We have a new roommate. We're not allowed.
Oop.
Oh yeah, no warning, no nothing. Fucking ignore him. That's where I'm at with Mitzi. Just fucking ignore him. Because he's been pretty bad with noises and meowing and being a cat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, today happened. No notice, no heads up that we have a new roommate.
Oh jeez.
So that's a fun thing. And then yeah, no notice, but I got a text message going like, hey, like, this person's moving in today. Like, can you make sure the common areas are cleaned up? I'm like, for fuck's sakes. So I had to wash the last bit of my dishes. They're drying right now.
Mm-hmm.
So in the morning I'll put them away. And then I had to clean the bathtub. Scrub it down as soon as I got home from tutoring.
Oh jeez.
Yep. I was like, cool, that sucks. But I did it. And then now I have to do a sweep and get all of Mitzi's toys in one place in the living room. Because I want his toys to still be out there because he needs stimulation and needs to play. But yeah, so I was like, oh, fucking cool, great. Thanks for the heads up. Oop.
I'm just kind of just driving around now.
Yeah, fair enough. You could have taken another trip, probably. But, man.
Nah.
I'm almost done anyway, and people... I was like, people don't watch these videos because of me.
I mean, they do.
Hi, Mitzi. What's up? You scared me.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
He tickled my elbow with his whiskers.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mr. Man.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Mr. Man. Do you want to say anything to the audience? No, he's busy trying to bite tape off of something. Stop that! I don't know why you're so obsessed with tape. Stop it! Boobies?
I think you said boobies.
He's a boob!
He's a good... he's a bad boob.
He's a bad boob. He's the baddest boob ever.
I don't know if he feels nice about that. I'm kidding.
Hi, baby. Oh, he's a good boy. You know what I have to do with you one day, mister? I gotta torture you by brushing your teeth.
Ooh. Oh, God, I'm drifting. Oh, God, I'm drifting.
I have to remember where I put your toothpaste, though. Last time I tried it, he was trying to fake having a hairball.
Really?
Yes, he was just like, I was like, you're not gonna be sick. And yeah, sure enough, I let him go because he was swarming around and making the noise too much. And I was like, well, fuck, if he actually is gonna be sick. And yeah, as soon as he like hopped off the bed, he was fine. I was like, you little shit. So yeah, I've been trying to do it every once in a while, but yeah, he does the same thing every time. I'm like, you're fucking faking. Let me just finish scrubbing, just a little more scrubs. And it's fine.
Love it. Gotta love it.
Okay, I love it. But his breath is starting to be stinky again, so I'm like, oh, I gotta brush his teeth again. I think Daryl, you know me. I think that's a lot of all my updates ish.
Yeah, that's most of. I think that's all of your updates, and then just hearing about like knowing that there could be some potential of maybe moving.
Yeah. Ideally, I want to move out of Alberta because fuck our government. But that's not for this stream.
That's fair.
It's politics and government stuff. You guys don't want to hear it.
Nope. Oh.
I'll just say we have some new policies coming in that affect the trans and non-binary community, as well as teachers and education and so many things that I'm
sorry, dude. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to. I just came down the hill and then it was like, I think I can make it. Suddenly, oh shit, that's a truck.
That could be a fellow colleague.
It is, probably. I do own trucks. I just don't know if that's my truck.
It's
okay, my engine's now almost dead.
Oh, cool. We should go repair that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna speed.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, policies and government and sex and sex.
Yeah. Man.
I know. I'm very tempted, like, maybe I should, like, bump up Chilliwack and Kelowna to the top and get the fuck out of this province. But, I don't know.
It's always a hard thing to think about. Ooh.
Gotta go where the opportunity is solid. So.
That's fair, that's fair. Oh.
Yeah.
But knowing, like, that your sister's slowly encouraging you to come over.
Yeah. Very convincing tonight.
After having that call, it's just like, just maybe. We're
gonna have another call this weekend to catch up because we have to talk about family. We didn't get a chance to talk to you about family tonight, so we have another call coming up, and I feel like more convincing. It's like, calm down.
Pick me up.
Apparently, the neighborhood I'm thinking of. Is right by her work.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, like, live in. So, like, yeah.
It's like, it's possible. We'll be there.
Meet up regularly.
Right.
My dear child, Mitzi. That's not what you should be doing right now. He's ignoring me. Jerk.
Aww. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Poor you.
You drive me nuts. You give me headaches, mister. Is this safe for you to play with? I think so. Fuck it. Play with it.
I am speed. This is how I drive in real life. No, I do not drive like this in real life.
Oh my god, I told you. No. Same with you, Mitzi. I tell you no all the time.
If you say no, you don't do the no. I don't know why I said it like that, but okay.
Every time I tell him no, he comes running like, Mom? I was like, yeah, okay. And stops you from scratching the door, so I'll take the no and runs.
Alright, drift time. Here we go. I wish I could do this with a real car. I want to learn how to drift. That'd be fun.
What? Okay.
Wow.
You're proud of me? I organized my groceries into 2 stores. Dollarama and No Frills. So I'm gonna spend like something like $16 at Dollarama-ish tomorrow. And then I'm gonna spend like just under $60 at No Frills.
This is so much fun.
Yeah, I can tell you're not like...
I'm just...
Yeah.
I am just drifting like a maniac. Oh, that's a stoplight.
That's also a bus that you cut off, but okay.
It was turning right. I had the right of way.
Technically. That's what I gotta say about that.
Burp.
Yeah, it's kind of nice having cash, because then I can organize groceries by cash.
And then yeah, you have your two fun stores. I forget they're close to each other, right?
Like basically side by side.
Yeah.
It's just the my pharmacy's in between.
Nice. So that's what's blocking me. My pharmacy.
The pharmacy. how dare I add another like 10 steps to my walk between stores. I need the steps. Do all the steps. But yeah, I'm buying like bulk things this time around just to be like in case I can't do groceries again at the end of the month. Or in the middle of the month or whatever date I fucking chose. Sorry.
For things.
Budget going well, guys. Can you tell?
10 out of 10. That's the
I'm buying like the huge I'm buying like 2 of the big like 900-gram bags of pasta. And then I'm buying like the big bulk bag of pierogies because I fucking love pierogies.
Pierogies.
Buying a bulk bag of like frozen veggies that I can use as well. My list is in my backpack, but yeah, I'm buying like some bulk things. I gotta buy a couple more spices at Dollarama. I'm gonna try to get some like snacks and things from Dollarama just to help with the week. And then I'm just gonna like build up on coffee creamer again. Get yogurts for breakfast. Actually eat breakfast for once. I mean, what?
I don't eat a healthy breakfast, so there is that.
You don't?
I don't eat a healthy breakfast. I eat a breakfast, but I don't eat a healthy breakfast.
What do you typically get for breakfast?
Jimmy Dean's sausage croissant thingy that's frozen and probably full of salt.
Damn. See, at least I go for fat-free yogurt with granola and berries.
That's smart. That's actually a really good combo, actually.
Yeah, right? And it's Greek yogurt too, so fat-free Greek yogurt, which is healthier.
Gotta get that health.
I mean, I'm really trying. Like, I actually am. I don't mind the lightly salted and lightly buttered popcorn.
Okay.
I've been kind of enjoying it. So yeah, like Dollarama's for like snacks, spices, and a few things in cans. Cause yes.
Right.
And like, No Frills is for like, you know, wraps and salami and cheese and creamer and frozen things. So I'm gonna stock up on all that and live off of that. I still have a bunch of chicken in the freezer that I need to use up. I gotta toss out a pork chop, unfortunately, because I thought I had enough time to cook it. Didn't.
No.
The poor little pork chop gotta get tossed out of the fridge. And then I'm gonna tomorrow's like a early morning again, always 6 a.m. I actually wake up at 5 a.m. and then teach at 6 a.m. And then I got Northern Lights online, and then right after Northern Lights online, I'm gonna go shopping, come home, put it all away, make some food, and then go to tutoring if it still is a thing. Come home, and then I'm streaming Stardew Valley from 7 to 10 p.m. Mountain Time.
Don't forget, follow her stuff right there. Even though I'll probably be sharing that again, like in the next couple minutes. Probably.
Literally. And then my rest of my weekend, Sunday is meal prepping, cooking, cleaning, basically, in the morning. And then I have D&D session at 2 p.m. And then I've got my queer Toastmasters meeting at 6 to 7 p.m., which will be interesting because I'm finding a delicate but serious way to bring up what's been going on in the province at the meeting.
Oh boy.
Seeing if our club wants to make a formal statement about it. So that's how angry I am about what's going on here.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna do that with the peoples.
That's fair.
So there's that. That's my weekend. And then working so far 3 days. Well, right now it's 4 days, but I have to cancel one on Tuesday. Because honestly, after the email I got, I feel a little too scared to be a figure of not art knowledge in the room.
Right.
If she had chosen an artist I knew, it'd be great.
Then maybe it's like, even if I don't know anything, know much about art history and art stuff, at least I know them.
Like, I know about Picasso's transatlantic influence across North America and Europe. What up?
Damn.
That was a very specific Spanish class I took.
That's very specific.
In university.
Gotta love those kinds of electives, I swear.
I know, it's wild. So yeah, I can't even tell you guys what the artist's name is because I just responded back to her going like, I think I'll drop the job. Because I honestly don't know who they are. I think it was some artists from like Lithuania? So like, I don't know.
Who from where?
What country? Is that a real country? Yes, it is, of course. I
Is
love
that
you.
a real country?
I love you, Lithuania. Of course you're real.
I love my truck. Sorry.
Oh, is Linnell gonna attend my meeting tomorrow? Yay! Linnell! Linnell, one of my favorite Toastmasters! Yay! So, anyway, that's me. And then, and then after probably also, I'm gonna call my sister. Sister on Sunday. And then, yeah, next week, I got so much going on. Maybe, if my calendar would like to work.
Gotta love that.
Flippy floppies. Yeah, clubhouse training Sunday night after tutoring. I'm just doing the That's, you know, it's gonna be wild. Going from the 30-minute VPA training session on the 6th to do a fucking 2-hour one on the 10th.
Going
that
places.
That transition is gonna be wild. Yeah, this coming week is basically working. Hopefully, I'm gonna aim to work 4 or 5 days. So far, I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
I can get another. I believe in myself.
Hey.
I have tutoring every single night that week. I've got Toastmasters too many fucking times that week. Too many, in fact. Get it? And yeah, and then I got my speech class Monday night. And then I got all these things going on. My sister's birthday on the 10th. She's going to be 29. 29? No, 28.
I was about to say, we turned 30. Was she 1 year difference or 2 year difference?
Born in 96.
2 year difference, yeah. 28.
Yeah.
Even I derped hard on that one.
Yeah, 1996. Yeah. So, yeah, we're a year and 7 months apart.
Dang.
Yeah. So, where's that? Valentine's Day is the following week, huh? Cheap chocolate day, though, 15th, baby.
You gotta love it.
You bet you bottom dollar ass I'm pulling out $20 to get some cheap chocolates.
Heck yeah, do that. Better do that.
And then got an appointment 22nd on George Washington's birthday, apparently. Well, happy birthday, George Washington.
Happy birthday, George Washington.
Have someone looking up my hoo-ha on your birthday.
Looking up my hoo-ha. Gotta love it.
And then we have 29 days this month.
I forgot it's leap year month.
Leap year, baby. Fun fact, my sister was supposed to be born on the leap year.
That's crazy.
Day, 29th in 1996.
That's crazy.
You know? So yeah, a lot of the stuff coming up from moi.
Mm-hmm.
I do my best to do it good.
You do your best to do good.
Ding. And I think that's me, I guess. But yeah, me.
You.
I think that's everything. I don't know, my brain hurts.
Yeah, no worries. It's okay. I think both of our brain hurts. We've done the talks in a very special way.
I know, strange stream tonight because I'm like, wow, we've been going for 2 hours, but for me, I'm like, not really.
we've gone for an hour 30 or hour 20. I can look at our time properly.
Hour 13 minutes.
Which is not too bad because that means I went 40 minutes about me, ish.
What's the definition of saccharine again? Excessively sweet. I'll send info in the morning. I'll send her the definition later. Duolingo. Oh god. Hey guys, want to do Duolingo with me to end the stream?
Oh boy.
Here we go. The February challenge is underway. Well, what do I need to do for the February challenge? Complete 30 quests. Fuck.
I was about to say, wait, so hold on, wait, did I play Wordle already? I did play Wordle already. I've been playing Wordle a lot more often now.
I have been doing the New York Times games every once in a while. So let me see, I have to earn 10 experience points today, complete 2 lessons, and spend 15 minutes learning. Let's go! Discuss your childhood. Ew.
Discuss your childhood. Ew.
Okay. De niña, ella veía los peces nadar. I used to see the fish swim. That was way too fast for my brain. What?
Nosotros usábamos el scooter para ir a la escuela.
A scooter.
Get on the scooter.
Yeah. It's like we used to use the scooter to go to school.
Nice.
Why is it all the listening activities tonight? I wanted to speak.
I need to hear you speak the
Mi
Spanish.
gato?
Mi gato era tan gordo como un globo. Era tan un gordo.
Mi gato era tan un gordo.
Is your cat big or something?
It's a bit big.
It's a
Wait.
bit big.
Mi gato era tan gordo como un globo.
Gordo. Oh!
Globo.
My cat used to be very fat like a balloon.
Mi gato era tan gordo como un globo.
Oh, my cat was as fat as a balloon.
Oh
Tenía
my
pelo largo
god,
y liso.
fat cat.
Wait, what?
Ella tenía pelo largo y liso.
Ah, liso.
Mi hermana tenía pelo liso.
Wow, you sound so excited about that
I was
sentence.
about to say, she sounds
This-
so excited.
My sister had straight hair.
I thought you were about to say your sister had a stroke. I got concerned very quickly.
No, my sister does have straight hair, actually. Cuando estudiaba en la universidad, something a mis abuelos, casi todos los sábados. I used to go see my abuelos. So, veía. There you go.
Cumpleaños. Siempre quería muchos globos y regalos.
Oh, cute for you.
Cuando era niña, yo quería tener un scooter.
A scooter.
Niña.
Yeah, so cuando era niña.
Cuando era niña, yo quería tener un scooter.
Ah, you wanted to have a scooter when you were a
Scooter.
child.
Teníamos
Oh,
un
okay.
vecino que tocaba la batería todas las noches.
Sorry, what? Teníamos un vecino que tocaba la batería todas las... Oh, ew. Disgusting. I know, que hacían cuando querían dormir. Like, oh no, what did you used to do when you wanted to sleep?
Huh?
Oh, hey, we're an ad break, nice.
Nice, it's okay.
Cuando era niña yo quería tener un scooter.
Un scooter.
Very loud. Scooter.
Scooter.
En las fiestas yo bailaba mucho, pero tú nunca bailabas, solo jugabas con los globos. Basically, it's like, at parties, I danced a lot, but you never danced. You only played with the balloons.
With the balloons.
The balloons. Did you know that another word for drum in Spanish is batería?
Actually?
Yeah.
Nos gustaba patinar en hielo.
Alright, you used to like ice skating. Oh, did I forget to click on a word? I did. I'm tired. Tú tocabas y yo tocaba. There we go.
Yo tocaba.
Yo tocaba. Nos gustaba. Patinar en hielo.
Hielo.
Oh, hey.
Hielo.
Hacías.
Hacías. I love it. Yo iba a patinar
Patinar
todos
todos
los sábados.
Sábados.
Let's correct the mistake I made. Let's not.
en hielo.
They used to like ice skating. Oh yeah, I forgot to click on the word like last time. Ta-da! Oh, an ad. Mute. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have the Super Duolingo anymore. I can't afford it.
So you get
Oh yeah, you
8
helped me with that
ads.
because Apple is stupid.
I know, Apple is stupid.
Look at me dissing Twitch and Apple in the stream. Sorry. Lo siento. Lo siento mucho. Claim reward. Oh, I got a reward for that. Finish their 30 lessons by February 15th to earn the Year of the Dragon achievement. You got it. Let's do it. No. Okay, we did my one lesson today. We're good.
Nice.
Kyo, we're... Hi.
Hey, Kyo, it's been a while.
Been a
Long, hot
while.
It's been a hot while. I'm kind of just now in a just chatting Duolingo moment right there.
Yeah, should I do more? Just do one more because we can talk Kyo. Let's go.
Good.
Yeah, we'll do uno más. You talk to Kyo, I do Spanish.
How does that work?
We talk over each other in Spanish. What?
Española.
Ella tenía una cita con un payaso. Sorry. She had a date with a clown. I'm good. How are you guys?
Hi guys. Doing great. I went through a very emotional appraisal because it was my last. Well, not my last. It was my manager's last physical week of being in the office, as well as like just the final weeks before he decides to move on with his position and go into other prospects. Since he's leaving the company, so it's been a very fun, emotional week. Outside of that, it's been pretty good. We also learned getting used to driving, which is great. Love me my driving. Love me my driving.
Love me my driving.
My driving.
I'm doing all right. I'm implementing a new strategy in my life to not suck at it anymore.
Aww.
That's where I'm at. Because I have sucked at life.
Aww.
Fair. What a fair Spanish statement there. Never had any dates. Vas a compartir. Sorry. Is that actually how you spell it? Okay, it is.
Vas a compartir?
Yep. An awkward moment for a nose itch because I was in the middle of typing.
Itchy nose. Gotta love it.
¿Ustedes veían a Marta a menudo? Did you used to see Marta often?
Who's Marta?
I don't fucking know. El payaso. So, if you want to know what clowns are in Spanish, it's payasos.
Payasos?
Payaso. Cuando mi hermana y yo éramos adolescentes, something a los videojuegos toda la noche. Jugábamos. I get nose itches when trying to do generator and Dead by Daylight. Oh. I was gonna make a bad, mean comment going like, wow, Dead by Daylight's still around.
Wow, rude.
Sorry. I can't say anything. I still play Stardew, so you know.
I play American Truck Simulator, so I can't say much.
And
either.
City Skylines.
I actually haven't played City Skylines in a while.
What?
I haven't. I've played like 4 hours of City Skylines 2, and then I went back to City Skylines, but I haven't played City Skylines for weeks.
Damn.
I've been just doing many other things.
¿Qué payaso eres?
Eras.
¿Qué payaso eres, Daryl? What a clown you were, Daryl.
Sheesh. There's a Dead by Daylight tournament last weekend I lost, but I had fun. Aw, I mean, at least you had fun at the very end. That's
I'm glad
really cool.
you had fun. Having fun is all that matters.
Having all the fun.
In the sun.
Fun in the sun. I forgot how that song goes.
Gonna have fun in the sun.
All the hard work is done. There we go.
You threw me off by singing. I was like, ha ha ha. Cuando era adolescente. God damn it! Trying to do my Duolingo.
My bad.
Okay. We never used to see our parents. Well then. Same though.
Nosotros, nuestros,
Nope.
Nuestro.
Padres.
Madres. Yo dibujaba, tú dibujabas?
The way you said that.
Who did you have the date with?
Me.
If only. Oh, that's what it said. Okay. Cuando era tenía yo.
Yo.
No. What? Fuck. Yo tenía muchas citas. When I was younger, I had lots of dates. Okay, that sounds like a brag if I ever heard one.
Super Duolingo.
No.
That's not Super Duolingo.
There we go. We did a second Spanish lesson.
Yay! You did your second lesson of Spangles.
I want to build up my proficiency so I can get that job in Calgary.
So you get to know your Spanish a lot more.
Yeah, send Matthew a gift. No.
Who's Matthew?
My friend of mine that's on Duolingo.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell who that is on stream. I'll tell you after.
Gotcha.
Yep. But that's me. That's us. Welcome to Spanish with Dragyn. Bienvenido a Español con Dragyn.
Bienvenido.
Bienvenido. Yo tengo mucho divertido con todas las personas en el stream. There you go.
I think I caught on some of it, and then after that I'd be like,
take a guess as to what I said.
Hold on, wait. Something with personas, but I don't know.
That's fun. I love my sister knows where Spanish. To be fair, Kyo, I took Spanish all throughout high school. It was my minor in university, and I do tutor a kid in Spanish currently who lives in Chicago, actually.
Chicago.
And so yeah, I know it fairly well. So yeah, I basically said like, welcome to the stream. I hope I had a lot of fun with all the people in the stream.
Nice.
Including you.
Hi.
Incluyendo a tú. Okay, I'm done.
Meow.
Meow? Like a cat?
I poked myself when I did that.
Oh, I just heard meow.
Like meow. Oh, yeah. Wow. That took me a bit. Meow. I am cat boy. Totally.
Soy un niño de gato.
So that's Dragyn, everyone.
Hey guys, if you want more of this exciting content, you should follow me on Twitch and come to my stream tomorrow night, 7:30ish to 10:30ish Mountain Time. I also have Twitter, which I guess I use. TikTok, I posted something on February 1st because I'm following the trend of posting it's the first of the month song, so I did that. Oh. I have TikTok, follow me there. And I have a coffee, and honestly, y'all, I could use
please send her some
coffees real bad, please. You can follow me there on coffee as well. And I took down the goal for this month that I had up just because it's a bit of a financially tough month. Mm-hmm. And I want that goal to be like for a fun thing once I'm financially okay. So I took down the goal, so it's just open-ended. To follow me there, help me out if you can. That'd be great. And then otherwise, I do little charity things. If you don't want to give me money directly, because that feels blah, you can go do it at charity, where I'm doing my 5th year with Extra Life. My gold medal is coming in the mail from last year. So, hey, if you want to help us, the community, get another gold medal this year, you should click that link, read the incentives, and donate. And who will be the first donation? I don't know, because no one has donated yet. But if you can donate and be the first, well, I will shout you out in the stream tomorrow night or anywhere in the things that I do, like Twitter. So yeah, there you go. That's
nice.
That's me.
That is you. And I guess as for me, follow me on Twitter. I try to post stuff. I don't. But I try to usually post updates, especially streams and whatnot, as well as any other stupid fun stuff, poop, and whatnot. So follow me on Twitter for all that fun. If you want to watch all my past Trucker Talks, weekly podcast-ish shows like this, as well as videos and stuff. Go follow me on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube already, please click subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, go click on that link and go over there. If you're watching this on YouTube and wants to follow me on Twitch to see these streams, come over. Should be on the description down below. And I still need to post photos, even though I've been taking a lot of photos. So if you want to see some pretty photos, go to Instagram. Instagram.com/BamWaits.
The more follows he gets, maybe the more notification he gets, and maybe he'll remind himself to do a photo.
Maybe. Maybe, actually. But yeah, thank you again, Dragyn. I know you came in a little bit late, but you still came in at the nick of time. Not really at the nick of time, but thank you for coming anyways and being such an amazing derpy guest with your Duolingo and all that fun stuff and providing updates.
It is no problem. I'm glad I made it, and I can entertain everyone with a sleepy derpiness, right, Mitzi?
Heck yeah. Also, I thought you were about to say that in Spanish.
I was real. No hay problema.
Yeah, I was expecting that, actually. I'm just like,
Era muy divertida y namgen.
Love that.
I can't
but
think
yeah,
any more than that.
Thank you again for being an amazing guest, as always, here on Dragyn Talk.
Yeah, of course.
And hopefully we'll see you again next week. Yeah?
Next week?
Next week.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere, so I should be able to stream next week. I'll tell you guys otherwise on Twitter if that's the case.
You won't.
I probably won't. You know what? You're not entirely wrong either, actually. But thank you, Nightbuff, for telling me about my Twitter anyways when I talk about it. God damn it.
That's so funny, because I'm like, yeah, you tweet when you're like live immediately, but no heads up about a tweet like stream coming up, and then like the weeks that you don't
stream, when I don't stream, I don't say anything. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I guess I should probably start doing that more.
I accidentally called him out. Sorry.
It's a good call out. It's a good call out, and I should really do that more. But yeah, no, thank you again, Dragyn, for being such an amazing guest, and hopefully see you in our next stream.
Mine's tomorrow night.
And hers is tomorrow night. Go join. Oh, I forgot that's in rotation. But go join her weekly streams. I know she's been streaming consistently so far in 2024. So she'll definitely be hitting her goal in streams here real soon. Real soon, I've been probably about the next 6-ish months, 7-ish months. No, 6. It would be about 6.
I guess so. 4 weeks every month will be 24. So I guess July is when that'll all hit. So go.
Yeah, go you. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day or night or wherever the heck you are. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend if you're watching this live. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week if you're watching this on the VOD. And hopefully see you guys next week for some more Dragyn Talk or wherever the heck I stream. Sometimes I might change it. Who knows? Could be a different game. Who knows? Most likely it won't. But that's Dragyn over there. And this is BamWaits saying, let's see if I remember my button. This one's right here. See ya. Bye.
Bye. Adios.
Adios, muchachos. Muchachos. Buenos nachos.
Oh, God.
Poop.